It really helps, like, taking video.
How do you get on the list?
Talk to me afterwards.
I can't.
Really cool.
You're going to incorporate those in the show.
I need to fix it.
If you tell them that, they'll give you some free ones. Can you send me one? Great, right?
Like now I have to take a picture.
Send
of
them
them.
So let's get started.
Yeah.
Last season, I thought that Person of Interest was going somewhere with the intensification of the relationship between Carter and Reeves, where she starts off as the heart of the show, but last season she seemed to lose her place and she just started breaking crimes and doing whatever and going against her original brain to save Reeves. And then she's in the back of a car and she's arrested, and I think she's about to say something, and then you never return to that ever again. Will we see a return to that intensification for Reeves?
What up? Tell me, Taraji, how's this gonna end? What's gonna happen?
Oh God. Reeves. Their friendship is beautiful. I mean, they taught each other equally a lot. Where she is and how at the end of the day, Carter's trying to do the right thing. She's good to the core. She's a cop. She can't help herself, whether she's in the uniform or not. HR did some crazy stuff to her, killed people that she cared about, and threatening to do some ugly things to the city and innocent people. And through her relationship with Reeves and him teaching her, both Finch and Reeves, teaching her sometimes you gotta bend the rules a little bit to save a person. And at the end of the day, a saved life is a saved life, and that's what she's all about. So now she's been backed into a corner by HR, and they have to pay. They have to pay.
I've always seen the relationship with Carter and Reeves as a special one.
Yeah.
They seem to have almost an intuitive understanding of each other, the characters, and she's always been somewhat the moral compass of the show to a degree. Reeves is a very flawed character, and a lot of our characters are very gray. Carter, you never question Carter's heart. You never question her ability to get the job done. And usually an illegal man, what we're seeing this year is her character's a little bit more out on a limb and doing things that are a little bit more extreme than we would have expected in the past, and there's a reason for that. She sleeped in an organization where everyone around her was corrupt. She lost one of her good friends, she lost her boyfriend to that organization, and I think she is realizing she's going to have to do something extreme to take them on. And that's where we find the character this year.
Reeves taught her how to be a loner too. I don't think she was ever really a loner until she met him, and I think what connects them is they're both soldiers, they have an understanding for what war can do to the human spirit, and that's how they identify, and I think that's what you saw, the connection when in the pilot, when he's all twerky, and she immediately zeroed in on that and was like, I know this guy, so from there, this incredible relationship developed. He's almost like her guardian angel. They both are. They just look out for each other, and I think, they've developed such a great bond and a love. It's great. It's been great. It just blows me away each and every script I get. It's just amazing. Amazing group of people to work with. The talent is endless. With the cast and the writers, it's just an amazing project to be a part of.
Can you talk a little bit about that awesome dark scene we saw in the panel? That was pretty.
Yeah, that's Carter fighting for her life. And that rookie thought he had something on me. Oh, please. And that's what I love. This show, it's a great opportunity to show strong women. Plenty of girlfriends and pretty girls on TV. All the women on this show are incredibly talented, beautiful, but the characters are so complex. Like Carter, she's a single mother and she's a cop, and she's able to juggle a lot. And I mean, that's today's American woman. That's me. I'm a single mother, and why I decided to be an actress. But I think it speaks to the woman of today, and I think that's why this show is pretty much could be a boys show. Yeah. But I think the women the female audience has been dying to see these strong characters, you know, and I just, Jonah and Greg and the writers, they're doing an amazing job.
This is an incredibly civil section, but do you read the fan fiction online? Because some of the episodes, I know they have to read the fan fiction. Like the recent episode with the ladies' night. And then in season 2 where we have Reese helping out in Carter's apartment. And there's the weekend away, and then there's the weekend away with Zoe. I'm really, they're reading it. They're reading it. So.
I don't know, maybe we're all wishing for the same thing. I feel like, you know, I love it when Carter gets dressed up. It's awesome. And, you know, we thought, that was actually Amanda Siegel. She's on us all the time. She's like, when are they going to kiss? When's somebody going to kiss? And I'm like, oh, that Carter actually kissed him. You know, I don't read much of the fanfic. I do read some of the stuff in the online forums, reviews, and what people say on Tumblr and things like that. It's a lot of fun. But we never wanted the show to be, we never want that to wag the dog.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I just say to Taraji, like, telling stories, and people say, we want this, or we want to see that, or why aren't you doing that with the story? And it's like, I feel like anytime you're trying to tell a story, people want to be swept away. They want the unexpected. They want it. It's like, I always say, it's like asking your wife where she wants to go to dinner. She doesn't want you to ask her. She wants you to take her somewhere nice to dinner. And that's the same thing with storytelling. It's exactly the same thing. So maybe we all have wishful thinking, and we're all of like mind when we had that episode.
Or we just have all of your phones tapped.
Did you imagine that the show was going to be so appealing to the public, even though the topic of about security and you have access to everything? Did you imagine that the show was going to be so appealing?
I, as an actress, when I read the script, I knew I didn't think CBS was going to pick it up. I thought it was too dark for CBS. I honestly didn't think they were going to. I was like, okay, I'll shoot the pilot, take the money and run. And then but also too, I'm not going to do something that I don't believe in or that I'm not passionate about. For me, it's never about the money. I'm an artist to my core. And so, when I read the script, although my character Carter wasn't even that big in the pilot, I just knew it was something special. I mean, I trained in acting. I was, theater trained, so I read some of the most incredible literature known to man. So I know when I get my hands on a good script. And when I was turning down television. You have to know, my people were like, I was like, don't send me any more television scripts. Don't. And then my manager called and was like, okay, there's this one script. And I was like, and they sent it to me, and it was like in a stack of scripts. And I was like, I'm just not going to do television. And then one day, Vince called, because I guess I hadn't read the script fast enough for you guys. Jonah called me. Vince is like, my manager, he's like, Jonah Nolan wants to talk to you. I was like, oh shit, I didn't read the script. I was like, maybe I should read the script first. And then the phone is ringing, and it's Jonah. And I answer the phone, I'm like, hello. And he's like, look, I don't even know if you read the script or not, but it's like this love letter. He's like, I think you're an amazing actress. I want to write for you. I said, okay, I'm reading the script tonight. I got off the phone, I read the script, I called back immediately, and I was like, I'm in. Because I could just tell by the 10th page in, I was like, if this show gets picked up, it's going to be a hit. It's a no-brainer. Because there's nothing like it, or there was nothing like that on television. And still today, it's not your typical procedure. It's not you show up, there's a dead body, now let's figure out who did it. You don't know. You don't know whose number is going to come up, if they're the perpetrator. You just don't know until you dig into their lives. And I thought, wow, what an interesting concept.
And what do you think that CBS took it, pictures at the end?
Because I think someone's really smart over there, and they said, they thought like me, this is going to be a hit. And then the cast, and then once I read, when Jonah called, he also said, that Jim Caviezel was attached and Michael Emerson was attached. I was like, well, attach me, because that's incredible. I mean, and just thinking outside of the box in terms of casting, I was blown away by Jonah being so bold to do that. Like, who would put us three together? You know what I mean? And then Chappie comes in, like, who would have done that? It's so against what you see on television. And I think that's why it works. That's why it works. Because it's not typical.
Great, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Taraji, who makes your bracelet?
This is
You know what? I was
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't think about it today. I was like, oh,
that's
that's gold.
part
I
of
know,
what
can
you
you
wear.
like quickly like take a picture of it too?
Absolutely. I didn't even think about it when I bought it. I'm such a shopaholic. I was like, that's a cute. I just put it on it. And then
So
I thought
cool.
about it today. I was like, duh.
You
Like,
like it?
That's what you wore.
No, I wasn't even thinking.
I'm just trying to imagine what good car to wear. I'm trying to think of
And what?
You're trying to figure out how to write it into the script. You see how they do?
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You need to park here.
That one's back here. Yeah, thank you.